Hello guys, now we will discuss the modules in Python. In this lecture, we will discuss what is module and how we can import and create or execute the module. And in the end of this lecture, we will go practical approach we will use, and we will see how we are creating, executing the module using compiler. So now we will see what is module. Actually, the modules enable the modular programming. It is a software design techniques and which is based on the general principle of the modular design. Modular design in the sense that we have a one complex system and we can divide this complex system into a smaller system or component. So these component we say it is a module. And these components can be created independently, and we can also independently test these components or modules. So now what is the module in Python? So actually whatever the file we are creating with the extension .py in the Python, and this file is containing some proper code of the Python, so we say it is a module. And this module can contain executable statements like you are assigning the variable, you are writing input output statements and for loop, while loop, or you are writing any function, class or objects. All these statements the module can contain. Just like a function, if you are creating a function, you are calling a function into another function, just like that you can also create module and you can import or invoke these module into another module. So functions, modules, and packages. These are the construct in the Python that promote the code modularization. So why module is required? So actually, if we are having a thousands of line in a program and this become a very complex system, so we can divide this complete system into a smaller subpart or sub programs. So the maintenance will become very easy. So that's why we require the module in Python. So suppose we are having a 5 modules on your screen and as.py, md.py, and we in a particular module we are having some objects like functions or some variables statement, and if I want to use a particular functions of one module, I can, without knowing the internal details of the module, I can just import that module and I will be use the functions of that module or any statement of that module. What are the advantages of the module? First is simplicity. Suppose if I want to focus the one portion of the program, so I can use a module. I can just focus on that module, and if I want to modify that module, I can modify that module without knowing the other modules. And the second is maintenance becomes very easy. Suppose if we are able to create a modules, those are independent from others module. So we can assign the complete system to a team of the people. So each individual will get the particular module, and that person or that individual will work on that module without bothering about the other module. So maintenance becomes very easy. And the Python is also promote, or Python module also promote the reusability. And suppose we are creating one module for the particular applications, and later we are also developing another application, and that application we require a fun functionality that we have already created in a one application. So directly we can import that module and we can use that functionality for the other applications. Scoping means the namespace. We are creating a different scope for the different modules. So if we are creating a one variable in the, or we are using a one name of the function in a one particular module, so that the same name we can also use in another module. So now we will see how we can import the module. So if we have a one keyword import, and with this keyword, we can keep the name of the or list of the modules names. So here in this example, you can see we are having the one module math in the Python library, and we are going to use the py and sign function of this module. So I will use the import and math. This statement first, and I want to mention here the import statement we can keep anywhere in the program, but it should be keep but just before using those objects of that module. And here are the import math, and then I'm using the keyword math.py and math.sci. Then I will be use the object of this module, and if you will use math.py and you are executing, so it will display the result on your screen. Math.py is equal to 3.14, and if you are using the math.sine of math.py divided by 2, then it will show this result 1.0. If you want to use the particular object of a module, so you can also use, and the syntax you have to use from module and import, and you have to list out the objects. So in this case, in the example, you can see here I'm using the from math import. So math is my module, and import, after import, I'm keeping the list of the objects. So here in this case, I don't require to use the math keyword along with the object. I will just directly use the object pi and sine. So if I will print the value of pi and the value of the sine of pi divided by 2, so I will get this result. And if you want to use the all objects in your programs of that modules, wherever it is required, so you can also use, and the syntax for from module import and star operator you have to keep. So star means all objects you want to use of that module. So if I want to use sine, tan, cos, all these functions of this module, so I will use from math import all. So whatever the object I am having this math module, I will be able to use in my program. So in this program, I am having this statement r is equal to sine 3.01 plus 10 cos of 2.1 plus e, then it will give this result. And if you want to know what are the objects you have in your module, so you can use the dir function, and in this dir function you can pass the name of the module, so it will list out all these object of that module. So now we will go in a practical approach how we can create a module and how we can use that module in our program and how we can execute. So I'm creating a one folder here, and module name I'm giving, and I will create modules in this folder. And as you know, whatever the file you will create with the extension .py, this is the module. So I'm creating a arithmetic file 1, file A I'm using here, and .py my module. And I'm opening this file. In this file, I will create functions. And first I will use one statement, printf statement, and one variable. So suppose I'm using one variable 10, and I'm using here printf statement A. Okay. One variable we are creating, and I'm just using one file, and I'm calling this file main module. Okay, so main module, and py extension I will keep. And now this is my main file. I'm just calling. So as you know, the whatever the module you are creating, you can import in anywhere in any other module. So I want to import this module. import and file name, or means module name. And now I will be able to use the object of this module. So suppose I'm printing the value of A. So I will just use file module name dot A. So now I will be able to use this module, and as I will run, so it will show the result. You can see here this variable is created in one module. Now I am able to use this variable in my program, main program. Suppose I'm just like this, I can create a function or any other things. Suppose I'm creating functions here, and addition function or subtraction and multiplication, all these functions I want to create and I will use in my program. So suppose def, this is one functions add I'm creating, and this require two variable and colon, then I will return the value a plus b. Then I will one more function, subtraction function, and this will give the positive value of your difference, difference of your values. So if a is greater than b, then subtract b from a and return. And if b is greater than a, then subtract a from b and return. So these two functions I have created. Now I can create one more function, division function or multiplication function. Here also I require two. And if you can multiply these two, and you want to create one more function, and 0, you have to handle the divided by 0 condition also. So return a divided by b. Okay, and is return these four functions I have created in this module, and one more module we can create, and I'm giving the file b. And in this module I'm just creating two functions, square root function, sorry, okay, square function and cube function. Square function sqr I'm giving, and I use a one variable and return into a, and def, now I will use cube function, square function, cube function, and here also I require only one, and return into a. So I have created these two functions in this file, and now I want to call these module in my main module. So if you want to call these two module in your main module, so you can just list out b. So import, as I told, list of module you can keep here, and you will be able to use these modules. So now I will create two number. Input statement I will use here, and enter first number, and the same statement I will use for another number 2, and I am giving here enter second number. So now we can call these function one by one. So suppose I want to calculate the sum of these two numbers, so I will use print statement, or because this function will return the value, so you can use here sum one keyword. Okay, and this, it is not a keyword, it is a variable. Okay, so actually it is showing the blue color, so it is purple color means it is a keyword, so you can use here s only, or result you can use. Here I will call file A. In file A I am having the addition function add, and in this function I will pass num1 comma num2. So here you are thinking that it is a very small program, why are you not using the directly plus operator? So actually I want to tell you, it is just a demonstration. I am using the small code, but in real life applications, it is these modules are not small, they are very large, and they can contain 100 or 100 of lines in your module. So in that case, you can see the advantage of the module, but here you are feeling like that. But I want to tell you, these are the different things. So I'm just using just for demonstration, I'm using the small code here. And this sum you can print here result, and now I can use the square operator or cube functions from file from module B. So here I will directly use the printf function, the cube of numbers. I will call file B dot, and in this module I am having the cube function, and I will pass number 1. Only one number I need to pass. And now I will run this main module, so I will get this result. You can see here I'm just keeping here 30 and 20, sum is 50 and cube is 900 because the cube is of 30. So you can see here this is a very simple demonstration. You can call your or you can import a module in your program. It is a very easy. And again I want to recall, whatever the file you are creating here, these are modules. So this is the main module. These are the two modules, file A, file B, and we have seen that how we are calling this module in our main module. So thank you very much for watching video, and we will also discuss some other aspect of the Python programming in other videos. Please keep in touch, and please